carried the play the first half of the game. Did you feel things start to switch about halfway through the second there?
I mean, the second period wasn't a gem, but it was much better than the first. And started to build some steam. I thought we had some looks and some attempts. We put pucks at the net, and we didn't hit the net as often as I would have liked. It seemed like we had some chances to score goals in the second. Puck didn't get to the net somehow, or maybe a second late, or it got cleared, or we missed the mark. But we were coming. So for me, that was a sign of life in the second period, that there was, there's a chance we could turn it around.
So obviously things haven't gone the way you want this year. We, made some plays, and the times he has gotten in the lineup, making things a little bit tough for you, lineup decision-wise here.
No, I mean, I think that's a real positive thing. Victor's game was really strong tonight. He can bring an element that a lot of players just can't bring, and that's that speed that he possesses. I think by taking the puck and pushing it down the wing, or pushing it past the D, or driving the D early on a couple times, I think he softened it up a little bit for him to do that on the last play, where he drove down and then pulled up. And they had to respect his speed. He pulled up, found Roman on the weak side of the ice. It was a perfect play for him, but very noticeable. The fact that he's playing strong is a good thing for our club, not a tough one.
How encouraging was it to see the guys close out this one in a tight situation, considering how fearless
it'd be great if they were all gems. If you just look at them and say that was a perfect game, but that's just not the way it goes. Some nights you have to. Some nights you play good, you don't get the wins. Some nights you don't play good, and you get the wins. Some nights you have to battle through it. And to me, this was one of our gutsiest efforts, because of the travel and the amount of road games and the fatigue that sets in on a team. You take the distance back, the time changes and everything else, and you factor it into it. It was tough to get going tonight, and so this is all on the players. This is 100% them and their win, and they fought for it and got it done.
Pekka made a save in the first period with his back turned to the puck.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen anything like that before?
No, that was a good one. That's the one that stands out, and it'll catch the highlights. I'm going to tell you the ones that catch, that's going to stick in my mind as this game ends is, right before we scored, I think it was the second goal. He made two incredible saves, and we ended up taking that and going down the other end. Fish ended up scoring a goal, but those were two key saves at a big time. The remarkable one was in the first period. It was early. There's still a lot of game left. It was an incredible save, but the one that is the game changer was that save, because if it goes in, it's a bigger swing, and we got on the other end and right with the tie.
What was Carolina doing in the first 25-30 minutes that seemed to?
They're a hard-working team, and I don't think they stopped, to be honest with you. I don't think it was 25-30 minutes. I think they played hard during the course of the game. We had our hands full when we went to Carolina. Like I said earlier, I don't think that we played a great game, but I think they played a very good game in Carolina, and we knew what we were in for. They're a hard-working team. They're competitive. They play an aggressive system. If you don't combat an aggressive system with aggressive play, you probably won't like it.
You've talked in the past about individual accolades, how they'll come eventually. How nice is it to see a player like Forsberg break a franchise record in only 39 games with the way he's played?
Well, he's been, from the start, Philip's been an impact player for us. And just watching him tonight, he does amazing things with the puck in small areas. He can get himself out of trouble in the defensive zone by a little drag and a little push, and all of a sudden he's got 30 yards of clear ice in front of him. That's a talent that is special. And so I think he's earned what he's gotten to this point. He's played hard. So it's nice to see him. Those things I think will happen for your team. As your team's having success, there'll be milestones reached for everybody, and this is one for him. That's a good.
Good.